life. That was pretty like in unison. That's pretty good.
Oh, nice.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, guys?
Happy Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Welcome to our channel and welcome to our live show. If any of you are new, if this is your first time watching, let us know in the chat and hit the thumbs up button for us.
We have people from all over, it looks like. Hello, Richie. Hello, Gina. Hello, dudes. Pat D's. Dominique. We have Callie in the chat with the wrench.
Yeah.
She's going to catch anyone who's trolling, so please don't troll. Callie's going to catch you and block you.
Callie's missing tonight. She's at home. So Callie was, we haven't been to the warehouse today, but apparently Callie was like organizing the warehouse all day. So she is at home tonight, taking it easy. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Watching while taking photos. That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of people have like DM me on Instagram and they've said that they like to watch our live shows. Sometimes they'll come live, but sometimes they'll watch it after, like while they're listing or while they're taking pictures or stuff. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with like podcasts and stuff. I just like to have it on in the background. And sometimes something will grab my attention and I'm like, oh, cool. I learned something.
Learned something new today.
Yeah.
Like the stuff you should know.
Where's Ben? Ben is back home. Yeah, so Ben actually lives on the East Coast in like the Merritt Island, Cocoa Beach area. So he comes up and works with us for a week, and then he goes home for a week. Although he was with us for 2 weeks last time.
Everyone's commenting about your hair.
About my hair?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen Ryan's hair. No hat? Question mark.
Oh, geez. I guess I have been wearing a hat.
Ryan's rocking a new cut.
I did cut it. I cut my own hair, so sometimes I let it grow long, and that's usually when I'm wearing hats. Because when I let my hair go, I just wear hats. But
I even got a compliment on how I've decided to wear my hair.
I like your hair.
I don't want to do my bangs, so they're like
I like it more
out
that
of my
way.
face.
I think it looks more like full, and it's cool.
Look how big it can be. I have a lot of hair.
And Sean Walter with the first super chat of the night.
Oh, thank you, Sean.
Thank you for the $1. Appreciate it.
We have a really good friend named Sean.
Yeah. Victor Turner says, does Ben have his own eBay site? Yeah, Ben does. He sells on eBay. He also sells on other apps like Depop and Grailed and stuff. So
It worked really well for him, but he still says he does more on eBay.
On eBay. Yeah. Let's see how many people we have watching. Oh, 320 people watching already. That's cool.
Ooh.
Hit the thumbs up button for us when you can, guys. We appreciate it. And Edgar, thank you for the $1. Appreciate it. So as the title of this video says, guys, tonight we're just going to talk about different ways to make money online. You know, most of our channel, I would say, has to do with eBay, how to make money on eBay, buy stuff locally and then sell it on eBay. But we also sell on Amazon, and we know that there is so many different ways now that you can make money online, even outside of reselling. There's people making money online in lots of different ways. So that's what we kind of wanted to talk about. Maybe, you know, if some of you guys are watching and you're doing something different than what's out there, let us know in the chat. Maybe we can talk about like all the different kinds of ways to make money online.
I just figured out what the show was about tonight when you said that, because Ryan decides the name of the show. And sometimes he'll ask me for help with an idea, but most of the time he just picks something. And then I realize within the first 5 minutes of the show, it's 8:03. So within the first 5 minutes of the show, what we're going to be talking about tonight.
And then throughout the show, guys, whatever questions you have, just put them in the chat and we'll do our best to answer. Sometimes it does go really fast. So if we miss your question, just either keep asking it or ask it after the show and we'll try to get back to you.
And anybody who's wondering about the cat rompers, they are still in the mail. They are on the way. They should be here probably at the end of the month.
That's what happens when you buy something on eBay and not on Amazon.
Right. But it was twice the price on Amazon.
True.
So bought it on eBay.
So Angela Brown says, I sell a lot on Facebook. Do you guys do that at all? So I feel like Facebook Marketplace is becoming a more and more profitable way to sell stuff locally. So yeah, sometimes if we get like a big item, or if we get something like an iPhone, for example, or like a MacBook or something, usually we'll take that item and list it locally before we put it on eBay.
Yeah.
So that we're saving on fees, we're saving on shipping. You don't have to worry about getting scammed or anything like that.
Yeah.
So with those like higher end electronic items, and then with bigger stuff, we will list it on Facebook Marketplace. But we know quite a few people that make decent money just selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Cool. Pat D 72. Next week's show title, there's no rally without the Allie's role in the empire. Oh,
yay!
All right,
Get
here,
some
let me
off the
save.
cat tonight.
Let me save that title. Maybe we will do that.
Whoa.
What?
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh, guys, there's going to be nothing informational.
Oh my God.
I'm the worst about talking about business. I go off on the craziest tangents, and then I start talking about science.
That would make sense, though, because Allie's birthday is next week. Allie's birthday is on the 18th.
Does everybody know how old I'm going to be? Old.
So old.
I feel so young still. And typically people think that I'm younger than I am because I dress like a 14-year-old. So usually people think that I'm under 25.
True.
Yeah.
Hustle Cachet, thank you for the $5. I bought a Florida Gator hat today and thought if you guys paid $2.75, comp 17 to 20. Very cool. Oh, people are guessing 31.
Yeah,
31.
you guys all got it. Yep, 31.
I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background, but it's the the dryer?
It's the washing machine, and it's almost done. Can you guys hear a washing machine in the background?
It's loud for me, but I don't know if it is for you guys.
I don't think that they can hear it.
Oh, okay.
Because it's super far away, and this mic is omnidirectional.
It should be pretty.
And
fun.
the sound is not coming from the back or from the front. It's only coming from the back.
Loud.
It's very loud.
The Tray Bomb. Are your sales slowing down already for summer? No, our sales are pretty consistent. Even with the summer slowdown, it only affects you if you let it, right? So as we transition into summer, we're listing more summer style items. We're listing more hard goods because clothing doesn't sell as well. Like winter clothing sells really well for us in winter. Not as well. It still sells for us in summer, but not as well. So we're supplementing that. We're listing electronics, we're listing household goods, we're listing other stuff so that our sales stay pretty consistent. I would say, we've been through quite a few summer slowdowns on eBay. And I would say now with the way that we run things, our sales only drop about maybe 5%.
Just make sure you're listing a lot, because if you're not listing, your store is going to slow down regardless, of what time of year it is. So just make sure that you're always listing. And if you only list 10 things a week, try to divide it up amongst all the different days of the week,
for sure.
Just save it as a draft and make sure that you do get those drafts out before. When do all the pictures disappear again?
30 days, I think.
30 days
is when we started noticing the pictures disappearing. So.
Yeah. So just make sure you don't leave your drafts in for more than 30 days, which I know a lot of people have done that before and learned their lesson the hard way, which really stinks.
Retired reseller, just had our first day selling 7 items in one day.
Wow,
very
congrats.
Cool. I like your name too. We show our lives and we are full-time resellers and we show that on YouTube, but I really like working with part-time resellers as well. And I love hearing stories of retirees supplementing their income with reselling. I think that's really, really cool.
Fun.
And fun.
Good exercise for your mind.
Yep. And it shows that like you can be retired and supplement your income with reselling, and you can be young going through college or whatever you're doing and supplement your income with reselling. So age in this business doesn't matter, which is one of the reasons why I like it so much too.
Yeah, and you're never too old to learn something new.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
That's BS.
Yeah.
You can always learn something new. I'm trying to teach myself Spanish.
Yeah, we're going to Peru, so Allie's been hard trying to learn Spanish.
I'm using the Duolingo app. I think I might just pay for it.
Oh, you're using the free version?
I'm using the free version. I'm using it a bunch of times a day, but I like that there's little competitions and the little circle. You have to fill it out, and then if you're on level 1, and then you go to level 2, and I just want to level up, so I'll fly through them.
You're very level up motivated.
Yes, very with my watch. I really always want to level up.
Big Drift Thrift.
Oh my gosh.
Sent us $2 and says Burberry trench coat fun. That's so funny. If you go to our Instagram, it's just Rally Roots on Instagram. If you go to our Instagram and watch our story from today, you'll see we found a Burberry trench coat that we weren't sure if it was real or not. At first, I thought it was fake. And we posted pictures to Instagram, and a lot of people were telling us some people were yeah, it is fake. And then other people were no, it's just a vintage Burberry trench coat. So we ended up figuring out that it was real. It was still $50 though, which was a bit much for that particular item.
We definitely would have had to have it dry cleaned, right?
Yeah.
So already we're in it $60, 70 bucks because tax is 8.5% here. So little like $75. And the comps on that exact jacket, like we found a really similar comp for $60. A Burberry.
Was it bad listing?
Yeah, so, very bad listing. So we were like,
I would still put it over 100, but $50 from Goodwill into 100 minus shipping and fees and everything.
Right.
Not really worth it.
And it definitely would have been a little pricey to ship because it's a giant trench coat, right? You know, and it didn't fit either of us. It was too big for me and too small for you.
Rebecca says, I'm a recent retiree looking to join your next mentoring program. I am very young at heart, and I've already learned so much from your videos. You guys rock. Keep up the great work. Awesome. Yeah. Very cool. Our next round of mentoring is going to start May 15th. The sign-up emails will more than likely go out the first week of May, and we're excited about it. I will say that this next round of mentoring will probably be, I'm not saying it's going to be the last one, but after this round of mentoring, we're going to take a longer break. So usually we take about a month in between students. So we'll take on 75 students, take a month break, and then do it again. This next round, we may take a longer break. So if you want to get in on the mentoring program, I would suggest getting in on this next round. Yeah,
it's funny how we're going to do it because of our Peru trip. There's going to be one mentoring session where we only take a 15-day break, and then another mentoring session where it's like 2 months break.
Right.
So it's going to be a little weird. It's not going to be every 30 days, then break, then 30-day break.
If we even do that.
Right.
We may even be like, let's take the rest of the year off. So
So just letting you guys know, it's not going to be how it's been consistent. It's not going to be consistent. That's what I'm looking for.
Because honestly, it is a ton of work for us, which is why, you know, one of the reasons why we didn't post videos on YouTube very much last week or the last couple of weeks is because we're doing that. We're mentoring people as well. That being said, there's videos coming out this week, and there's a really good one that I'm posting tomorrow. That's like half an hour long, and then we filmed some stuff today too. So we will have more videos out in the coming week. But we're busy.
Yeah.
And Harvey, thank you for sending us $5. Harvey says it's 94 degrees in Arizona and Christmas in April. Yes. We just bought a huge haul of vintage Christmas items, paid $500. Comps in the thousands. Can't wait to see it all go.
Oh my gosh. If you have any like useless little things that are absolutely not worth reselling, put them in a box because I'm doing a Christmas vintage Christmas tree this year.
Yeah,
so,
I'm excited to see how your vintage Christmas tree comes out.
Me too. I got to go through all my mom's ornaments and, you know, your mom's ornaments.
I know.
And then figure out which ones we get to have for our tree.
Yes. And EQLEBVT, thank you for the $5. What's the question?
Do you have any advice for resellers who live in rural areas? Living in an area without a lot of stores nearby is frustrating.
Good question.
I love that question because online arbitrage, you can always flip from eBay to Amazon.
True.
And we used to do that a lot. It just takes a lot of like research time, but it's worth it because you can just sit behind a computer and do it. We like the treasure hunt going out, but we did for a while get really hooked on online arbitrage.
Right.
But it's more fun for us and our lifestyles, and especially for you guys whenever we're making the videos to actually do thrifting and garage sales opposed to online arbitrage. Like watching us on a computer would probably be not so fun. But unless it was uncensored and you guys listen to me, that would be a lot of fun.
But there are definitely places you can source from. Like Ali said, you can do online arbitrage, not just from eBay. You can buy stuff. I mean, we've bought stuff directly from like Adidas.com and we've doubled our money.
Super sale.
Yeah. So it's just finding the sales. You can also buy from online, like online liquidation websites. You just have to make sure that you're doing your research very well. A lot of people get burnt buying stuff from websites like liquidation.com. We don't say yes, go for it on websites like that, or no, don't go for it. We say, if you're going to go that route, just make sure that you're doing your research beforehand, because we hate to see resellers getting burned when they're like, I paid $2,000 for a pallet of like old iPhone cases, or old like off-brand phone cases. We don't want that happening to you. But and then Mary Deathly Deals, 72 years young here.
I love that.
Very cool.
72
it's so cool. I go back and I look at, because I'm very like numbers. You guys know that. I like to see numbers of things. I look at our YouTube.
Thumbs ups?
Like thumbs ups, yeah. I like to look at our YouTube analytics and the demographics and the ages and stuff. And it's cool to see like our biggest watchers are between, I believe, like 25 and 35. And then the next biggest group after that are 55 and plus, 55 years older. So it's pretty cool to see like there's a lot of like young and old people, like I was saying earlier.
Christopher asked a good question. It was right above the super chat real fast. Oh, there's a couple of super chats now. Right there.
Uh-huh.
Are you offering any wholesale to former mentoring students? I was in a class right before you started it.
Christopher, send us an email. You know our email address, or just send it to hello@rallyrich.com if you want. We have our mentoring Facebook group now for past students. Oh, we just got blurry.
Oh, sorry, guys.
There it is.
No. Fix camera.
There it goes.
Wow.
So yeah, just shoot us an email and we'll figure that out for you. Let me go through the rest of these. Sean Connor, thank you for the $5. Sean says, just flipped a Nintendo Switch with games for $650 on eBay. Thanks for all your tips, encouragement, and taking us garage sailing with you. You're very welcome.
We're still trying to buy a used Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, if anybody's got a good deal on a Nintendo Switch, let us know and we'll buy it. But that's really cool. You must have had a whole bunch of games with it to sell it for $650. But very good. Great sale. Good job there. And then Christopher also sent us $7. And the same question.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah, shoot us an email.
777. That's funny. You get it?
What?
0.77? 777?
Oh, like how we list?
Yeah. You didn't appreciate that? Ryan, sometimes he's just so stoic.
Rodis21 says, shout out to my girlfriend Mickey, who is shipping right now. Shout out Mickey
for shipping.
I'm glad I read that again, because at first I read it, shout out to my girlfriend Mickey, who's sleeping right now.
Oh no,
wake her up. But good job. We love the couple hustle. That's awesome. Spencer Sage, thank you for the $1. Appreciate it. Lauren, Coal City Loot, is in the chat.
Hey Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
With her wrench, so watch out, people.
I look big. Vivi says, my store is mostly vintage. reimarcells.com. Ironically, no clothes, but Ali, feel free to look through. And if you like something for your Xmas, I'll donate to you.
Oh,
our pleasure for all your tips. We're still blurry.
Fix it with your magic hand.
Is it your crazy hair?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, you're really good at that.
Yeah.
It is my 80s hair. Not at all. I have a lot of hair.
Joshua, mentoring is $347. All right.
And then
Jasso in the
Alex
chat
said their 15-year-old just made $200 on eBay this week.
Love that.
That's amazing.
So cool.
That's going to be a successful kid when they grow up.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool.
Amazing. Love seeing that.
If any of you sold paper towels or toilet paper rolls for crafting, if so, how do you do this and stay under their priority shipping fee? You would just have to keep it under £1. Those things are pretty light.
Save as many as you can and weigh them until they're the exact size. Dang, that's so fun.
Ben says out of focus because Callie isn't here.
Yeah.
The camera just wants Callie here.
Crimp my hair next live show. That's so funny. I try not to apply heat to my hair, only to my bangs because it's damaged from the bleach, for the color. So do you need any vintage bubbler Christmas lights? Oh, yeah. Captain Zanzi, you said that we were working at a deal on Instagram. Just send us a message with a picture of them. I don't know if my mom has some. And I do have some repro bubbler lights, but I have to check and see how many I have, and yours might be better, which would be really super cool. So just include that in the Instagram message. Spencer Saga, $1. Thank you so much. I feel like they're always in the chat. Spencer's always here. I recognize that little photo.
Steph says, I'm turning 28 in 2 days. Ooh. So close to 30, but seeing how cool you two are, it makes me less scared to welcome my 30.
Gosh, yes.
30's been great so far. Yeah, I turned 31 right after Ali turns 31. And I would say, our 30s have been great. So, yeah.
Oh, see, Burkiti, they're always here. Their hair is white. That's what I wish my hair color was. I want the white silver hair, but I'm graying, but there's not enough grays yet. There's just they're far and few between.
True.
I would be all gray if it was a choice.
Joshua, our PO box or our PMB box is in our About section on our YouTube channel. But if Callie or Ben's still in the chat and they want to put in the address for you, you can do that.
And Cassie, one of our current students. Hope you guys enjoy the basketball hoop. Thank you so much.
Cassie.
Yes.
Cassie came and picked up a wholesale lot from us at our warehouse, and she gave us a basketball hoop, which is so cool.
We got to meet her kids, and her kids are very
awesome.
cool. So
very cool.
Cool family.
What's up, Josh Pickle? How's it going?
Pickle Rick.
What's more profitable for you, yard sales, thrift stores, or wholesale? Definitely wholesale. So wholesale makes up a large portion of our business. And then I would say yard sales and then thrift stores.
A couple of people are asking about your shirt because it's Arbitrage.
Oh yeah, it's Arbitrage.
Ryan just really liked it because
it.
it was the big image and the bones. It was very like dinosaur-y.
I like their logo. I think their logo is cool, and it's like a moisture wicking kind of, or like a cotton moisture wicking kind of shirt. Yeah, I got it. Obviously, yeah, obviously I thrifted it. I think I paid like $2 for it.
Yeah, I just like bones because my mom's a chiropractor. So when I was a kid growing up, we had like a full, anatomically correct skeleton in the house.
Yeah.
And we had like the spines everywhere and ligaments.
Keeps going in and out of focus.
I know, it's weird. So we always had, not body parts, but more like bone parts everywhere. Right. So I just love everything bones.
True.
Yeah.
I like to. Harry Tornado, thanks for the $5, buddy. Thank you for all your advice. My reselling channel is growing so fast. Thanks to a lot of the advice from you. Awesome. Yeah, everybody go watch Harry Tornado's YouTube channel. Shelly, hey, you called your 50+ fans old? No, did I say that? We aren't old, we're vintage antiques.
No, that's what we're saying.
I don't think I was saying
it's not
old.
old.
Yeah, maybe I did say that. I apologize. I mean, we're only 20 years behind
young.
We love your little Maven hair, but no one has mentioned how nice Ryan's new haircut looks. I don't know. Did I cut? I guess I cut my hair recently.
Yeah, but sometimes the sides do get long. Your hair grows very fast.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, my hair kind of grows fast. This has only been, 2 weeks? And you can already see the roots, but they'll like melt into this eventually.
Oh, that's a really good question. Did you see that today from Natalie B? Natalie says, Ryan, can you elaborate on your Instagram question? Would you feel differently if you really find $100 items and only sell 0 to 5 items a day? So the question that I put on Instagram was one that was in our Facebook mentoring group. And it was, is it better to sell your items fast, get the profit, and then use that profit to buy more items, right?
Right.
Or is it better to wait for a higher price? So the example that I gave was, let's say you paid $5 for an item, you have it listed for $100, and within the first week you get an offer for $70. Do you take that offer or do you wait to get the $100? Which is better? And my answer was you should sell the item. I mean, turning $5 into 70 is better because this business is all about turnover, So, and it doesn't matter if you have 1 item listed or if you have 5,000 items listed. The faster you can turn over the money that you're putting out there, the better. Items that you have listed on eBay mean nothing if they're not selling.
Right.
They have to be selling for you to make money.
Just paperweights.
Literally, it's all well and good to say I have this big eBay store full of 5,000 items, but I would rather have an eBay store full of 0 items because everything sells the same day that I list it. You know what I mean? So, and the reason why I gave that example is because, if you can spend, I think I said, if you spend $1,000 to make $10,000, but it takes 6 months to do that.
Right.
Okay. I would rather spend $1,000 every week to make $1,500 to take that 1,000 and turn it into $1,500, but do that every single week. So in 6 months, in the one example, you're making 10,000. In my example, you're making 36,000 because you're turning your inventory so fast.
Yeah.
So I think it's better, and you have to look at it that way. Otherwise, it's just a hobby.
Yeah.
Listing something for $10 and selling it for $100, you can't do that all the time. And if you have it listed for 100 and you're not willing to take the offer for $70, you're running a hobby, not a business.
Right. But we're not saying 100% of the time. We're talking about the cases, especially whenever you look at the sold comps, there's only one selling every 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th day for like something very similar to yours, right? It's a unique, one of a kind item. Those do take longer to sell. So when you do get that offer, you should take it. You shouldn't be greedy because you are still making a good profit, and you're turning it over a lot more quickly, so you can reinvest that money and roll it into something more, so you're constantly making more money, and you're building your store. But I mean, and
you're getting feedback. That was another example where someone was like, I would absolutely take that offer because I'm a new store and I'm trying to build feedback.
Right. But on another note, we're not saying if that same item is selling 20 of them a day at $100, you should take the 70 because tomorrow you'll get 100. We're just saying like most of the time that is the case. It's a unique, garage sale item, thrift store item, like that Burberry trench coat, for example, So it's
a mixture is good.
Yeah,
but
mixture is very good.
It should lean heavily towards the quick flips opposed to long tail items.
Right.
Judy, thank you for the $2. Judy says retired and reselling pays for my golf. Love that.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Carlos, thank you for the $1. Appreciate
Thanks for being here tonight.
Harry Tornado sent $5 again and says, a couple of people have asked about Vero on North Face items, and I'm curious. Okay, so there's been a few like letters and notes going out recently. Apparently, North Face has been really cracking down on items listed online, not just eBay, but also Poshmark and Amazon and stuff.
Okay.
Here's the deal. From what I've seen, and we sell a ton of North Face, a ton. It's one of the items that we get wholesale. So I'm talking, we sell this year. We've probably sold, I don't know, multiple hundreds of jackets, used North Face jackets. So from what I've seen, they're cracking down on inauthentic items, so on fake North Face items, which is great. They should get them off the market. That's fine. If you get a cease and desist or something like that from North Face, you just have to make sure that you are listing an authentic product. If you're at all wary about it, if you don't think that it's real, then don't buy it and don't list it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, yeah, 100%. And companies should crack down on their items.
They should
being faked and listed online.
And please, please don't jump into the fear mongering that's out there. People are like, you can't sell North Face anymore. That is absolutely not true. It's not true. You can still sell North Face stuff. Just make sure that you're selling authentic North Face stuff. It's fairly easy.
Yeah. We're at the bottom now.
Yeah, Callie goes, I shipped some out today, North Face.
Woo.
So fourth Nace is out. Yes, like South Face is out. Fourth North is out.
Oh, yes.
All the ripoff brands. That's so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Jason Phelps says, do you ever have garage sales yourself? The last garage sale we had was probably 2 years ago, but I want to do one just for a video.
I know you've been wanting to have a garage sale.
Yeah.
And now I'm wondering, what does Ryan want to sell? I just donated a ton of stuff.
True.
That wasn't, I don't know, you know.
By the way, guys, we have 658 people watching.
Whoa.
Only 187 thumbs ups.
We're here on our Monday night. We could be watching Netflix or being lazy.
I love that you go to that. Michael, is the mentoring program about wholesale or just about eBay? It's about everything. So it's about how we built our business from $200 to multiple six figures a year and everything in between. So
Marcos asks, I bought a lot of Tommy Hilfiger men's suit jackets. I've never seen your channel buy them. Are they good to buy? I don't know. We've never even looked them up.
So we don't mess much in suits. We don't really deal in like dress in suits, only because they're very long tail items from what we've seen. That being said, I know a past, was he a past student? What's his name? Corey. Was he a past student? Yeah.
Was he a student? Yeah.
Corey deals in a lot of suits. He just knows that it may take 6 months for a suit to sell. So, I mean, as long as you're willing to put the money out there and know that they are long tail items and mix in other items as well with it, then it's cool. You just got to know what you're jumping into. So, and Deborah Howe, thank you for sending us $2. Really appreciate that.
All right. What are some realistic goals to set for yourself when starting out? Aubrey asked. I would honestly say you have to know where you are comfortable. Like if you're only able to list 5 things a week, make your goal 10 things listed every single week. Try to build your listings up because once you hit a certain number in listings, your eBay store really does incredibly well. But then also keep your mind open to other platforms as well. Like, yes, we don't sell on Poshmark, but it is an amazing platform to sell on. We don't sell on Mercari, but people do really well on Mercari. So just keep your mind open. We just have so many other things. Like we have the YouTube channel and the mentoring and our Facebook group now. So we just have like too many things, you know, but if we didn't, we would 100% would be selling on these other platforms. We just do not have the time. And with our extra time, we're going to travel.
Yeah, exactly.
Have fun with friends.
I still travel.
Ooh, $20 from Trent Baxter. Thank you.
20 Aussie dollars, mate.
We probably shouldn't do that.
Thank you, Trent. No, they love it. Australians love it when you do Australian accents, right, Trent? Yes, Amy. We've worked with Canadian sellers, Australian sellers, UK sellers. Absolutely.
Our camera's drunk. Seriously.
I don't know what's up with the camera. I think it really does miss Callie.
Yeah, it's upset.
I think it's when we like talk with our hands. The camera's trying to focus on our hands.
Oh, I need to stop doing that. Probably. Next stop will be Japan. Yes, we are going to Japan. I am so excited. We watched on Saturday, like, how many YouTube episodes of a guy eating food in Japan, and I've wanted to go to Japan so desperately for years and years, and we've gone to so many amazing, awesome other countries, right? But we have a group of friends, and their plan is to go to Japan in like 2020. So we're just waiting to go to Japan, which it's only a year away, and we're almost halfway through the year, right? So,
but Peru this year.
That's this year,
booked.
And I've always wanted to do Machu Picchu. So we're going to do Machu Picchu. We're hiking the Inca Trail, and we're going to, I don't know how to pronounce it, Hayanu Picchu, which is the mountain above it, and you look down upon Machu Picchu. So super stoked about that. But Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan. Japan's one of those countries on my list. And Greece.
100% though, if we go to Japan or when we go to Japan, we're doing the Mario Kart in the street thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can pay to drive Mario Karts in the street.
Street legal.
Natasha, thank you for the $5. How do you suggest to do inventory for clothing? My hanging method is not working anymore. I think we have a couple YouTube videos out there on how we do inventory. For us, for clothing, once all the pictures are taken, the clothing is packed away to clear poly bags and then sealed up. And then the clear poly bags go into labeled bins. So it'd be like AA1, and then we'll do like 1 through 20. AA. We'll do like 1 through 20 in that bin, and then we put that label in the what you call it, the custom SKU, custom label field. So when the item sells, we just go to bin AA and then look for whatever item number it is.
It's been working out well.
Yes. Yeah. And then Joel, thank you for the $5. Joel says thank you for the videos and the mentoring. You're very welcome, Joel. Rusty Raccoon, thanks for the $2. Rusty Raccoon's got some cool videos as well, guys.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Olympics. We're going to be going either before or after the Olympics.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
When I realized that was then, I was kind of iffy about, I don't want to go to a country that's hosting the Olympics. I thought everything was going to be stressful and more expensive and harder to like get places to stay and drunk camera.
That was me this time.
I don't know. What's up with it? Oh.
I want to go to the Olympics to go watch wrestling.
I have no desire to go to the Olympics.
Well,
I'm not.
You weren't a sports person.
Athletic. Yeah. Does nothing for me.
Jared Dye, thanks for the $2. Appreciate it. Would you buy Tommy Hilfiger and Ralph Lauren Polo and Chaps Retro? Don't totally understand the question. With Tommy, Polo, and Chaps, pretty much all of them, we're looking for big spell outs. So like Tommy Hilfiger, big, like bold, bright colors, crazy colors. Especially with like Tommy dress shirts.
The uglier the better.
Yeah, the uglier the better. Big flag logos, big box logos.
Patches.
99% plus of Tommy Hilfiger dress shirts we pass on. They have to be cool. And even the really cool ones only sell for around like $30. So you just got to make sure that you know what you're looking at.
And some will literally sell as low as $22.
Some of them.
Like it's crazy. I guess there's just so much out there and people grab it. So many people are listing it. So it's really, there's a lot of supply and there's not enough demand. So the price is like, Rrr.
Bearded Pickers in the chat. What's up, man? How's it going? Thanks for coming to our chat. Appreciate it. Skateboarding is in the Olympics this year. That's cool. I would actually go watch the skateboarding. Oh, now you want to watch
I'd watch skateboarding. All right. That's cool.
But not wrestling? Jeez. Wow.
If you wrestle, I'll watch.
Okay.
I'll support you. Be like, Ryan, go.
When is the Nashville meetup? I would love to go to Nashville.
Ooh, Nashville.
We've been wanting to come check it out. So. All right, where are we at? Oh, it's only 8:34, guys. Keep putting your questions in the chat. We can go back to the title of the video, ways to make money online. So what are like other ways then besides eBay and besides Amazon that people make money online? One way would be to set up your own store. So obviously there's places like Etsy, right? People do Etsy. There's stuff like Amazon merch where t-shirt designers are designing their own t-shirts. And that's a pretty cool model because you're not carrying any inventory. You're just uploading the designs, and when people buy your items, you're paid a royalty. So they print it. It's called print on demand. They print it and then ship it. And you can do the same thing with Etsy too. But making your own website and selling on your own website is something that I think you should do after you've already established yourself on platforms like eBay and Amazon. Because I think you need to learn before you start even getting into that. People who are like, I'm just going to open up a Shopify store, I'm going to buy stuff from Alibaba, and I'm just going to sell it on online. There's a lot that goes into that, guys.
And a lot of other people doing it. So you have to add value to what you decide to private label.
Yeah.
You have to find an item that is worth even private labeling and get on the trend. Like the metal straws, they were a trend. But then other people started offering, instead of 2 metal straws, a pack of 4, and then different colors, and then the little scrubby brush, and then like with the silicone tips. So everyone's always adding value to the product. So you have to keep up with the trends. You can't just like list something and then just boom, yours is the best. And you have to promote them like crazy to private label and items. So
that's even on Amazon. And then on your own website, coming from an SEO background, this is what I used to do for people, is boost their websites on Google. It's incredibly difficult and very expensive, so sometimes it's better just to say, I'll pay the 10% fee to eBay, because if I'm opening up my own website and paying to drive traffic to my website, paying for that traffic can be more money than just paying the fee to put it on eBay. So, I think it's good to go through the steps.
And then Aubrey, can I sell refinished furniture out of my garage? I actually tried doing that.
Yeah.
And it is a lot of work. And a lot of people think, oh, I can just refinish the furniture myself. So really, if you're going to be doing that, you need to be in a highly populated area and close to, like, for example, a bunch of apartments where people can't refinish the furniture, right? So you're adding value to them because they're getting this cool refinished piece where they can't do it at their apartment. So like close to a big city. If you're in a rural area, I would probably say maybe not so much unless you deliver to a bigger city. But if you have a big city close by and you know that people are going to be able to pick it up, or you can even offer like a delivery, that, you can definitely do it.
And then Trent says, check your Insta messages. I need help pricing an Adidas jacket. Will do.
All right.
Right after the show. Ooh. A lot of people were saying stuff like publishing ebooks. That's definitely a way. I know that Rake and Profit still makes a decent amount of residual money off of books he published a long time ago.
That's awesome.
People say Mercari only charges 10% to sell and process the payment, which is great. Mercari's definitely a up and coming platform. People were saying, I think Harry Tornado said Amazon affiliate links. Yeah, definitely. So even on like our YouTube videos, in our descriptions, we put our Amazon affiliate links where people can go and see the supplies that we buy. And every time they click on that and buy it, we get a very small percentage of that payment. But all of those add up over time. So that's definitely a way to do it.
Whoa, there's Drew Conway.
Drew Conway, you'll be happy to know that the pinata corn is dead.
About it.
I still haven't even looked at the footage, but we killed it.
Yep. So
we'll do a video. I don't even know where we're going to put it. Maybe we'll put it at like the beginning of a garage sale video or something, but you'll see there pretty soon. Callie's Roll. Thanks for the toot, Callie.
Callie.
I'm definitely adding that back to your check this week.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, from my comfy bed. You're doing great. Thanks, Callie. Appreciate it. And what did I miss here? Okay. Heroes TV Japan. Yes, Mario is so fun for sure. Best time to come to Japan is April with cherry blossoms. If we meet, let's go on a tour of Kyoto, Osaka. Check out anime. Hopefully I said that right. Kyoto.
Yes.
Yes. Just yes.
I know I have your Instagram handle, so we'll be harassing you. You might hate us. I'm going to ask you a lot of questions and then expect you to hang out with us too.
True.
So I hope you're ready to hang out with us when we come to Japan. With our zero Japanese. Jessica
has a really good question, and thanks for the $2, Jessica. Jessica asks, how can I tell if my items will sell fast on eBay?
Pretty easy.
Really good question, and it's actually quite simple. Yeah. Did you want to say?
Nope. I want to watch you talk.
So on eBay, you can sort items by sold listings. So let's say I'm searching for something on eBay, and I go to filter, and then I sort by sold. it'll tell me how many sold items there are. And then all you have to do is compare that to, and it shows how many sold items in the last 60 days. So then you take that number and you can compare it to what is currently listed for sale. So let's say there's 100 people selling the same item. So 100 of the same listing on eBay currently listed for sale. And then when you click on sold, there's 150 sales. That means that there's more sold in the last 60 days than listed for sale, right? So it's over 100% sell-through rate. That would be a really good item. That would be an item that is going to sell fast. It means that let's say there's 120 sold. That means 2 are selling per day on eBay. And then the reverse. Let's say there's 100 listed and there's only 2 sales in the last 60 days. You would want to avoid that item entirely because there's no demand for it, right? So only 2% of the items are selling through in 60 days.
Whee.
Good question, though.
Oh, all the way to the bottom. We didn't miss anything. Okay, cool. All right. More questions. We're trying to answer a lot. I hope you guys are happy with how many we've been answering.
We still have 20 minutes, so get your questions in, guys. And please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. We appreciate it.
Maybe I should switch from loving unicorns to mermaids because I have always loved mermaids.
704 people watching, guys. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
And I'm glad you guys liked my red hair because, you know, it was a drastic change, but I still like the purple more, but this is really fun. And it matches our house.
It does.
Funny enough.
It totally matches the house.
But as it fades more, I'm going to put like hot pink in it.
Oh.
And then it'll fade. And then as it grows out, it'll become like a dusty rose.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Fancy.
Pat Dees says, I double Callie's money.
Oh,
Hope
yes.
the neck is better.
Yes.
Where's Mochi? Mochi is right there, but you can't see her until the end of the show.
Actually, guys, my neck's been feeling amazing ever since I think I ripped up some scar tissue. Remember whenever I was very injured and super in bed for days, and I even had to take painkillers. It was horrific. I feel so much better. Like, when have I complained about my neck?
It's true.
It's been a long time. I've also been really careful. Like, I only do low impact things. So there's still stuff I can't do. Like, I can't look up for more than 5 seconds, get like a little blurry. But guys, I've been feeling really good.
Zion,
my teeth.
Zion Bound says, who are the best drop shipping companies? None.
Yes.
Would you ever send, that's an interesting question, Victoria. Would you ever send Allie to do a Craigslist buy without you? No.
I've done Craigslist buys by myself though.
Yeah. I mean, she has, but I don't necessarily like it. I mean, I think that it's better, not just because we're a couple, but it's better to go with somebody to any Craigslist buy and make sure you go into a public area. A lot of police stations have like safe zones now set up to exchange goods. Like, you actually do it outside of the police station. And that's a really easy way to weed people out, to be like, happy to buy your item, meet me at this address. And if they're like, I'm not going to the cop station.
I mean, as a female selling something, if somebody was like, hey, can you meet me at this police station? I would 100% want to do that. And I'd be like, I'm so glad that they're happy to do that. And then you can sell them, you know, whatever it is. It just seems so much better.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want Allie. And this, like, we had done a deal with the person already and it was somebody that I trusted, but I don't really think so.
I like what Cherokee said. Don't read it out loud. Dusty Rose.
Yeah, it does.
That's so funny. Yes, I agree.
And then another $5 from Harry Tornado. I had a buyer open a return because they said the box was empty.
What?
Has this ever happened to you guys? It has, yeah. So we've actually had, it's actually legit happened though. We've sent out packages and the packages somehow have like opened up and the items fallen out.
Well, we folded them over and the item came out. We didn't
out,
realize that was happening.
Like
it happened twice and we were like, oh God, that's our fault.
It was a small item in a first class.
Long time ago.
Yeah. One thing that you can do is find out, because I'm assuming your item has tracking on it, find out what the weight of, because they usually weigh it throughout the process. Find out what the weight of it was when it landed at the last location. So if it got to the last location and the weight was different than what it was when you shipped it, you should be able to like open a claim at least.
Because you have proof that whenever you brought the item to the post office, they weighed the items to verify that the weight you say it is correct. So if it goes empty, I mean, that is literally proof.
Yeah. Drew Conway, to give Pinata Corn a proper burial.
Oh,
R.I.P. Pinata Corn. I need to put that video out. You're going to love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Actually, maybe I'll just leave this here.
Some drop shippers are legit, not are all shady. I know, guys. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But like 2% are legit. Like 98% are fake. Any helpful tips when you're shopping for vintage clothing? I mean, you would want to look out for like made in the USA tags. Pretty easy way to tell if something is probably vintage. So made in the USA tags, single stitch. If instead of a double stitching on there, it's just a single line of stitch. It's an easy way to tell. If an item is like thin, if you can see through it, that's something that's really sought after in vintage. If you like put your hand and hold it up to the light and it's like paper thin, people really like that. It's one way of telling. Fading, so like how this shirt is black. As clothes get washed a bunch, they lose ink or the dye. So people look for that like faded black look. I like it personally on black t-shirts. So there's quite a few ways.
And then Mark, I see Callie's and the other guy's money and I raise you.
All right, so now
so funny.
Callie's bonus this week is now up to, what is that, $14. Callie, nice. She's not even here and she's getting money.
Dang.
So funny.
And then Mike, neutral feedback doesn't damage. And if somebody is curious why you had that neutral feedback and goes and reads that, I don't think that that'll affect their choice to buy from you, but it won't hurt you at all. You
can also respond to it. If you get a neutral feedback, you can go and respond to that feedback. I mean, we had someone say like, what was it? They left neutral feedback and they're like, shoes didn't fit. It's like, well, I mean, the size is on there, so sorry they didn't fit. But you just want to respond in a really professional way. So we would have said something like, shoe size was clearly displayed on the listing. Please see our other great feedback or something like that.
Yeah.
Shelly, thank you for the $5. Is eBay still offering store subscribers an allowance for supplies like polybags and tape? I can't find info and a new YouTube would know. Absolutely, yeah. So go to, after this video, just go to YouTube and type in Rally Roots shipping supplies. No, type in like Rally Roots eBay shipping coupon or something like that. And it should pull up how we've done videos. We've done a couple of them showing you guys how to find that coupon. Or just Google it. Google eBay free shipping supplies and it should pull up a form that'll show you. Drew. I call. I've got a Royal Flush diamond.
So funny. Yes.
So there you go. What is that? 24 now? Callie's going to be richer than us by the end of the week.
Oh my
gosh. So funny. My slowdown started 3 years ago. That's rough. I mean, listen, with eBay's making changes all the time, and if you're not keeping up with the changes, your business will suffer. You have to keep up with trends. You know, it's like Tommy Bahama shirts sold for $50 3 years ago. Now they sell for $12. So you have to be constantly learning new things and keeping up with your business.
So this is really cool. 221 Bakery put this in. Sorry, I just want to recopy and paste this because people ask us this all the time. Thank you so much. We just put in this link. Check it out. People ask us
vintagefashionguild.org. That's cool because it's a .org too.
And what that website is for is checking vintage labels. People ask about vintage labels all the time. So please go check out that website. That would be really awesome.
That's a good tip from Michael as well. He says use distressed instead of fading if you want to juice up your keywords without turning it into a flaw.
Negative.
Some people look for that distress. Honestly, a lot of people, I actually even have like a few vintage t-shirts that are destroyed. Like there's holes and stuff in them and they're raggedy. And I like the way that looks. So a lot of people will type in like thrashed. They'll type in distressed, like you said, and vintage after that. So yeah, I mean, you know. Sometimes,
and I see like in the description, this is a well-loved piece. I'm like, that's a nice way to put it.
Yeah. Real retro. Callie's getting bonuses to
the Callie bonus.
Callie sent $10.
Oh my God, Callie, stop it.
Callie, now your bonus is going down. You just sent $10. Oh, so funny. Oh, very cool. Scorpio HD says, I sold my Louis Vuitton shoes for $300 on eBay that I found in a thrift store. Very cool. Very cool.
That's awesome.
Is your YouTube channel key to your eBay sales as far as traffic? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Maybe 2% of our sales on our public eBay store, so the one that we actually share on YouTube, come from people watching our channel and then going to our store and shopping. It's very low. And then in addition, we have another eBay store that we don't put on YouTube, and that our YouTube obviously doesn't affect that store at all.
Right.
And that store does really well. So
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it helps, but not as much as some people might think. Timothy Jones, thanks for the $5.
Question. Thanks for all of your content. My wife and I are getting out of debt thanks to you. Yay, it's amazing to hear.
Cool.
Do you guys watch your own items? Like, do we actually click on the watch box for our own items?
No, we have so many items listed, it wouldn't really make sense. Check this out, guys. We just got the sale. Oops.
Ooh.
Hold on. I'm going to pull it up.
I like that.
YouTube will give your eBay fake watchers. Yeah, it does. I mean, on our public eBay store, we do have items with where people just watch them because they've watched our YouTube channel and they go and watch the item. So
that's true.
It makes it difficult because it's hard to see what the actual stats are on that store.
Yeah. The Bulldog is looking for a toy right now. Let us know if you can hear her.
Petty72. Someone said the poor Ben doesn't get money. Here's some cereal money.
Ben gets a lot. We buy him lots of food whenever he's visiting.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Here's the item that sold, guys.
That's so exciting.
Pink Masters hat for $29. Pretty good. Not even a best offer on that one. They just bought it. So.
Ooh, this Meep Merp question.
Oh no. Oh no, the camera.
And broken.
It's having a hard time. You can do it, camera. We believe in you.
So question, if you could go back to the beginning of reselling, what is the first thing you tell yourself and how would you convince yourself it's good advice? Yeah, that usually fixes it. The Master's Cup.
It's so funny. Yeah, I have a Master's Cup and we sold a Master's hat. Just noticed that. What's the question? Oh, I wasn't listening.
If you could go back in time and tell yourself one piece of advice for reselling.
What would it be?
What would it be?
Only one? So many.
Yeah.
I guess my piece of advice would be save as much money as you can to reinvest in your business. Because I think at the beginning, as soon as we had the knowledge, there were a few deals that came up where we just didn't have the cash to buy it. And if we had the money at that time, we could have made quite a decent bit of money. So I would say try to save up as much money as you can to fund your business.
Yeah. And Pacific 49, here's some love, Ben, $2. Thank you for the $2 for Ben.
Nice. We're going to have to actually show on video us giving them this money.
Minus the YouTube fees.
Yeah. Amanda sent us $2 and said, do you send offers to watchers what to say to them? Yeah. So that's a new feature that pretty much everybody should have now on eBay. We've sent a whole bunch of offers. We haven't had many sales from it, maybe 3 or 4 sales. Probably more than that, maybe 5 or 6 sales. Every offer that we send out will say something like, here's a special offer just for you. Click on the button to accept it or something like that. So we say this is an offer just for you. Here's some money off. Please accept it. Have we ever lost out offering free shipping? No. I mean, maybe when we first started doing it at the beginning, we didn't know how much it was going to cost, but we cost average out our shipping. So if we have 1,000 items listed, and sometimes it costs us $20 to ship something, sometimes it costs us $10 to ship something, sometimes $5, we'll cost average out throughout, all the items. We don't really care. The way that our business is set up now, we don't really care if we're making $10 on an item and $100 on another item, as long as our business across the board. So after fees and overhead and everything across the board, if we're making close to 50% on the money that we're putting out, that's what we're going for. So it doesn't really matter for us, the per item percentage. We look at the big picture, not the per item.
And then the Wandering Soul says, I have white vintage shirts. Sorry, plural, but stain. Would you sell? Try soaking them in the generic version of OxyClean for 2 days and see if that gets some of the discoloration out. It might.
True.
Also, definitely do not put them in the dryer because that'll just make the stains worse. And then you could do a bleach and water mixture if there aren't other colors in the shirt. And if you're just going to get rid of them anyways, it just depends on the value. If they're stained and worth $20, but unstained worth $26, like just
Is it
sell them
really
stained.
worth
Maybe
it?
even
Yeah.
lot them together depending on what they are. But yeah, I mean, if they're going to be worth like $60 not stained, try. But if not, I mean, I guess it just depends on how much you paid for it and how much it's worth, if it's worth your time.
Jamie asks, have you ever bought Amazon return pallets, used liquidation.com or bulk? We have, yeah. We prefer to do deals like that locally. We don't really like to buy from those big online websites because anybody can see that inventory. So we like more to do deals locally and direct with distributors. So yeah. All right. Where are we at? 8 minutes, or it's 8:55. Grab the bulldog.
Moo,
5 minutes
Mochi.
with Mochi.
Mochi, come here. Come on up. Come on up.
You've been very
There
good.
she is. We didn't lock her up. She was so good today.
Yeah, you weren't even loud.
There's a bulldog. Dun, 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 dun.
Here, come here. Come say hi to everybody.
Come on, Mo. Everybody loves Mochi time. It's Mochi. Oh, she
Here.
ate a lot. Careful, her belly's very full. That's a full belly. Ooh,
Say hi to the people.
that's a very full belly.
Say I'm a bulldog. Hi, everybody. Here, give them some snorts. Oh, so cute.
You can just hang out right
So
here.
All right.
Nice and loud.
Love the snorts. She's so cute. You're such a good girl.
Love her little snorts. Oh, today at the new Goodwill, somebody definitely donated their entire figurine collection of English bulldogs.
What?
There were so many
You should have
English-
showed me.
There were so many, but they were like terrible ceramics.
Oh, that's so funny. Pat D says, on a serious note, why haven't you guys made a cartoon character shirt of you
True.
guys with the unique people that you are and love they would sell? Please accept this $10 as a deposit on the first shirt.
Oh my God, yes.
We've talked about doing t-shirts again. We haven't
Mhm.
done them in like a year. So, and with summer coming
Ooh.
up, I think the next thing we should do is t-shirts or
I
our
think we
t-shirts.
should do t-shirts. Yes.
Would you guys buy something like that? Like cartoon, like maybe like a fist bump cartoon with Mochi in the middle giving a fist bump to?
Oh, with the bulldog, like
Yeah.
just sitting there, and then our fist bumps.
Yeah, would you guys do that?
That would be so cute.
Listening through the headphones, snorts made me laugh out loud, and I snorted. Love that. That's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh. Yeah, Boston's. I can't read your name from here, but
Only with
it's going
Mochi.
fast. But
Yes, tank top.
those
Yes,
are cool
t-shirt.
too.
Tie-dye shirts. Yes, they'll sell out. Yes, on All right, we'll do t-shirts again.
Dang, everybody wants t-shirts.
A bunch of people want tank tops, though.
Yeah, we just couldn't
Yeah.
find tank tops that we liked, you know?
Whoa,
Nice.
Raise the entrepreneur sent us $20 and says, you guys are the best. Here's $20 for your t-shirt merch. Thanks, man.
Thank you. Wow.
appreciate
Okay, now we
that.
have to do t-shirts.
Yeah.
All right. We got to figure out designs.
And please, Raise, you have my phone number. I'm sorry I missed your call that one time. Give me a call back. I know that I still want to do if we can, we'd still like to do like a collab video with you. That'd be sweet. So shoot me a phone call or a text message or whatever. Craig, reseller from the UK. I'm flying into Tampa in May.
Wow, that's awesome.
Sweet. Let us know when you're in town. Maybe we can meet up.
Yeah, we'll try.
When are we having another Florida meetup? I'm in Miami.
Oh.
We want to come down there and do one. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. The next time, I guess we come down there and do like a round 2 video. We can figure out a meetup.
Yeah, we got to go back.
True.
Oh my gosh.
Drew, we love you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I buy a shirt with a pinata carcass on it.
It'd be cool if it was like an all over shirt with all the different like outlines of us and the unique things that we've done.
True.
Like us, like a
Cool.
dead pinata corn, you know?
More
For
income.
Mochi.
Mochi, you get a $2 treat tomorrow.
We get $2 treats.
Yay.
Yay. You want treats? She likes that word.
How about a meetup in the Panhandle? So we want to do, our business, the next like big purchase from our business is going to be a cargo van. We're going to buy like a Ford Transit van or something like that. And we want to take the van and do like a road trip up that way. It might be, when's Dragon Con? August?
The
End of
last
August?
weekend of August, first weekend of September.
Right.
Because it goes like into.
So we're probably going to do like a road trip maybe the week before and drive up there and thrift along the way and stuff. So
Can you breathe okay, Bulldog?
yeah.
Let me move her.
Your dog is always so sleepy. Does she ever play? Oh my gosh,
she
so
always
much.
wants to play, but whenever she's on our lap, if I give her a good head scratch, she gets nice and sleepy.
She goes 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah,
like
it's scary.
She could go right now. As soon as she gets a toy, she would go crazy.
It's insane. We'll have to get some vids of us playing with her, and you can see how insane she gets.
If you say, Mochi, where's the squirrel? See that?
Oh.
Where's the squirrel?
No, don't lie. He's lying. He's lying to you. He's a
liar. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Now she wants to go look.
She wants a squirrel.
Or just the bulldog butt.
Oh my gosh, so funny. All right, guys, 1 minute left. If there's any last minute questions that you have for us, let us know in the chat and we will see them. Maybe. Visit fall foliage in Vermont. I love Vermont.
I know.
Vermont's
Ryan wanted to go
awesome.
back to Vermont because, you know, the Ben & Jerry's factory.
Maybe for my birthday we can go again.
The food is so good there. And the Smuggler's Notch vodka.
It's just amazing.
Ooh. I want to go.
Awesome.
I definitely think I want to go ski in Vermont.
Yeah.
Yeah. And eat, you know, Ben & Jerry's.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. The head's been around so fast. Yeah, she's crazy.
She'll like get insane.
Hustle Cache says, I'll send you shirt designs. Awesome. That'd be really cool. The other thing that we need as well, if there are any graphic artists in the chat, maybe we can do it with cartoon characters as well. We need a new YouTube banner. So we need new banner art and a new logo for YouTube. So if any of you guys want to take a crack at that, that would be really helpful. The one that we have up now is kind of old. We're babies in that picture.
It's not that old.
It's not that old, but I would like a new one. So if any of you guys have any ideas for YouTube banners, let us know.
We'll do an Atlanta meetup. We did last time, and there were a ton of people there. Yeah. So we'll do a new one, another one. And the brewery we went to was fantastic.
Oh, it was really cool.
Tons of parking, and it was free parking, and it was great. Everything about that brewery was perfect. I would pick that.
We'll definitely do another one. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Please hit the thumbs up button before you leave. It actually does mean a lot to us. And thank you for being here. Seriously, spending your Monday night with us. We appreciate it. New video drops tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And probably 1 or 2 more this week. So see you guys later. Make sure you subscribe.
Thanks for watching.